Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randall from OddsJam back with you today to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Earlier this year, the Bengals traveled to Heinz Field in Week 3 of the NFL season and defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 24-10 in a game that many did not see going the way that it did. And this week you've got the Bengals. They're sitting one game behind the Ravens. A win and a Ravens loss could put them at the top of the AFC North. I think this is a very big game for the Bengals. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase have been, unbelievable. Chase was Burrow's favorite target down in LSU, and he has definitely become his favorite target here in Cincinnati. This is a very young Bengals team that is definitely hungry to, get some wins and put together a successful season and make a run at the playoffs. And I think that they absolutely have the ability to do that. So, last week, the Bengals traveled to the Raiders, played them on the road, and they won. They did what I believe good football teams do. And I think the Bengals are a good football team. They beat up on a bad football team, which is the Raiders. I think the Raiders are a bad football team. They've obviously had their issues this year with Gruden and the terrible situation with Henry Ruggs. But nonetheless, this was a very good road win for the Bengals. The Steelers last week played at Los Angeles in a game that they were getting blown out heading into the fourth quarter. They had a huge fourth quarter, came all the way back, actually had the lead at one point, and the Chargers ended up winning that game. So, Steelers coming off of, an emotional loss, a game that they definitely, had a chance to win. One of the things I look for in the NFL is scheduling spots, and the Steelers are in a very tough scheduling spot this week. They played on the West Coast Sunday Night Football, traveled back home, got home very late, and then you had Thanksgiving, and now they are playing another road game at noon the following week. So I think this is going to be a very difficult spot for them. The Bengals opened up as a 4-point favorite in this one. I actually bet it yesterday. It appears that this number is actually Bengals now 3.5. At least it was when I looked earlier. So yeah, 3.5, 110 both ways. So I mean, we might even see a 3. Kind of wish I would have waited, but I think this line's very telling. The Steelers are a very public team. Everybody loves to bet on the Steelers. I think their defense and the injuries that they have definitely caught up to them. You saw that last Sunday when the Chargers were able to do whatever they wanted against the Steelers. And I think that's the case this week. I think Burrow and the Bengals pretty well have their way offensively and are able to move the ball at will. The Steelers offense, we've seen it struggle. And some points that the Steelers scored last week were off of turnovers and, the blocked punt. So I think, Cincinnati takes care of the ball a little bit better. Some fluke plays don't happen. I really see the Bengals winning this game by 10 or more points. I think Roethlisberger struggles again, which we've seen for most of the year. And I think the Bengals take care of business. And like I said, with a Baltimore Ravens loss, the Bengals are in first place or in a tie for first place. So Bengals -4, -3.5. If you're watching this video now, is one of my favorite plays for the week. I've got a couple more that I'm looking at, and we will do the Twitter giveaway again. I'll get that posted for my game of the week, where we bet $1 for every retweet, and it may or may not be this game. As of right now, I would say that it is while I'm recording this, but a lot can change between now and Sunday. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at Randall K Bets. Follow OddsJam on Twitter at OddsJam. And thanks for watching, guys.